Navigating relationships can be tough, especially when you're dealing with a narcissist. One moment they're all over you. The next, they're giving you the cold shoulder. But why is that? What's going on in their heads? Why does a narcissist ignore you? In this video, we will dig into the reasons for this hurtful behavior and offer some insights that might help you handle these tricky situations. In the world of a narcissist, everything revolves around them. They are the sun in their solar system, and everyone else merely orbits around them. This self-centered perspective is crucial to understanding why a narcissist might choose to ignore you. One of the primary reasons that a narcissist will ignore you is to assert control. This behavior is a calculated move on their part, designed to communicate an unspoken message of dominance and superiority. Their silence is not accidental or incidental. It's a clear statement that says, "You don't merit my attention." In this game of power dynamics, the narcissist is the puppeteer pulling at the strings. They dictate the tempo of the relationship, deciding when to give or withhold attention. This tactic can be incredibly disconcerting and painful for those at the receiving end, often leaving them feeling dismissed and devalued. It's crucial to recognize this behavior for what it is, a manipulation tactic. Ignoring you is not a reflection of your worth but rather a testament to their need for control and validation. It's their way of trying to make you feel small so they can feel big. But remember, your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Another frequently used strategy in the narcissistic arsenal is the silent treatment. This underhanded tactic involves deliberately ignoring or excluding a person until they comply with certain demands or modify their behavior to suit their whims. The silent treatment is far more than just a refusal to communicate. It's a form of emotional blackmail, crafted to induce feelings of guilt, self-doubt, and confusion. The narcissist uses it as a weapon, a tool of manipulation to punish those who dare to disagree or assert their boundaries. This form of non-verbal communication sends a clear message: conform to my expectations, or face isolation. It's a power play, intended to make you question your own perceptions and actions. By inducing a state of uncertainty, the narcissist aims to gain control over your emotions, making you more susceptible to their manipulations. In a paradoxical twist, a narcissist will often ignore you as a tool to garner more attention. By withdrawing their presence or communication, they anticipate that their absence will create a void that you'll desperately want to fill. They expect you to miss them, worry about them, or even go out of your way to appease them. This perverse game is designed to feed their inflated egos and provide them with the validation and attention they incessantly crave. It's a bait-and-switch tactic. They withdraw to make you chase after them, thus reinforcing their perceived importance and value. However, this behavior isn't just about maintaining their ego, it's also about control. By manipulating your emotions and reactions, they retain the upper hand in the relationship. They create an emotional roller coaster, with highs of attention and lows of neglect, keeping you off balance and uncertain. Ignoring can also serve as a form of punishment in the narcissistic playbook. If you've done something that they interpret as a slight or a threat to their self-esteem, they may choose to ignore you as a way to express their displeasure. They want you to feel the sting of their disapproval. In this context, ignoring becomes a form of passive-aggressive retaliation. It's their way of saying, "You've crossed a line, and now you're going to pay." They use their silence as a weapon, inflicting emotional distress as a form of retribution. This punitive approach is designed to make you feel guilty or anxious, leading you to second-guess your actions or words. The goal is to make you feel responsible for their emotional state and to manipulate you into behaving according to their expectations in the future. When dealing with a narcissist who is ignoring you, it's crucial to approach the situation with a clear understanding of their tactics and your self-worth. In the face of silent treatment, it's crucial to maintain your composure. Their aim is to provoke a reaction that will give them a sense of control or satisfaction. By staying calm and not giving them the emotional response they're looking for, you can disrupt their manipulative game. During periods of being ignored, it's essential to prioritize self-care. Engage in activities that promote your well-being and happiness. This could include physical exercise, meditating, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a hobby. By taking care of yourself, you can ensure that your mental and emotional health doesn't hinge on the behavior of the narcissist. If their mind games are causing you distress, let them know how you feel and what you expect from them. However, do this without expecting them to change their behavior, as narcissists rarely acknowledge their faults. It can be helpful to seek support from trusted friends, family, or a professional counselor. They can provide you with a fresh perspective, validate your feelings, and give you the strength to navigate the situation. Chasing after a narcissist who is ignoring you will only fuel their ego and give them more control over you. Instead, focus on your own life and activities. Show them that your happiness and self-worth do not depend on their validation. If the situation becomes too overwhelming, consider seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide you with strategies to cope and guide you through the process of setting healthy boundaries. Finally, it's crucial to evaluate the relationship. If the narcissistic behavior is causing you significant distress and they refuse to change, it may be time to consider distancing yourself or ending the relationship. In wrapping up, it's important to understand that the rationale behind why a narcissist will ignore you is multifaceted and deeply entrenched in their personality disorder. This behavior is a manifestation of their need for control, their thirst for attention, and their inability to handle perceived slights or threats to their inflated self-image. The actions of a narcissist are a reflection of their own internal struggles and insecurities, not an indication of your worth or value. Their tendency to ignore or punish through silence is a dysfunctional coping mechanism, not a justified response to your actions or words. Dealing with a narcissist can be challenging and emotionally draining. However, understanding their behavior and developing effective strategies can empower you to maintain your self-esteem and navigate these difficult interactions. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.